Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. To honor America, and in respect for all who have served this great country to defend these freedoms, please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Houston High School would like to welcome everyone to our Military Appreciation Day. We would like to take some time to thank some special veterans for our community. As each veteran is introduced, they will be presented with a challenge coin from Shelby County Veteran Services. Wayne Shaw, escorted by Coach Dan Barker, served in the U.S. Army from 1968 to 1970 with the 25th Infantry Division. He served in Vietnam in 1968 and received 2 Purple Hearts for wounds in Vietnam. Mr. Shaw also received 2 Bronze Stars for Valor. Thank you for your service, Wayne Shaw. Fred Ely, escorted by his son, Coach Mike Ely, served in the 4th Infantry Division in Vietnam in 1966 and 1967. Thank you, Mr. Ely, for your service. Escorted by Senior Jacob Irwin, served in the United States Marine Corps active duty from August 1989 to August 1993 as a military occupational specialist 0351 anti-tank weapons expert and reached the rank of Lance Corporal. Craig also served in the Ohio Army National Guard from December 1993 to December 2014 as a MOS 88 heavy motor transport and reached the rank of Sergeant First Class. Craig received multiple military honors, including the Marine and Army Good Conduct Medals, Humanitarian Service Medal, and War on Terrorism Service Medal. Thank you for your service, Craig Knopf. David Stevens, escorted by Senior Xavier Ludwood, served in the United States Marine Corps. He worked his way up to Gunnery Sergeant as an enlisted Marine, then became a Warrant Officer and retired as a CW03, Chief Warrant Officer 3 after 22 and a half years of honorable service. Thank you for your service, David Stevens. Bud Ronald Davis is escorted by Senior Luke Beavers. He served in the United States Army. He was drafted after graduating from Sydney High School in 1971. He served for 2 years, being promoted to PFC. While serving, he spent 13 and a half months in Korea. He counts it an honor to have served in the United States military. Thank you, Mr. Davis, for your service. Stephen Baker, not present, served in the Army for 23 years, 7 months, and 31 days. He retired in EO8 with the rank of First Sergeant and served in foreign territory for 5 years. He received the Army Meritorious Award 6 times, Army Commendation Award 5 times, Army Achievement Medal 7 times, Defense Service Medal 2 times, Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal, Global Counterterrorism Service Medal, and many other medals. Due to health reasons, Mr. Baker cannot join us today. Thank you, Stephen Baker, for your service. Also with Senior Luke Baker from the Green was Kenny Reploman, Air Force veteran. Richard Vondenheuvel, escorted by Junior Rusty Vondenheuvel, served in the Army from 1970 to 1973 in the Army Sergeant 82nd Airborne and was based out of Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Jerry Schmidt, escorted by Junior Ethan Dienhart, served in the U.S. Army from 1975 to 1979. Under the rank of Sergeant E5. After 3 years in Germany, he returned to Fort Knox as an instructor, training new armor crewmen. Thank you, Mr. Schmidt, for your service. Sophomore Reagan Steiner is escorting his grandpa Roger Seidel. Roger is an Army veteran who served in the Vietnam War, achieving the rank of sergeant. He was able to participate in the Veterans Institute in Washington, D.C. Reagan's family thankfully, neither one has been hurt. Thank you, Grandpa, for your service. Charles Vaughn, escorted by served in the United States Army active duty from 1966 to 1968 as a military occupational skills specialist, 71 after post office, and reached the rank of Specialist 4. Mr. Knopf served in the Ohio Army National Guard from 1972 to 1992 as a MOS 88M heavy motor transport and reached the rank of Sergeant First Class. Mr. Knopf received many military honors, including Presidential Unit Citation, Meritorious Unit Commendation, Southwest Asia Medal, and Kuwait Liberation Medal. Thank you, Charles Knopf, for your service. Gary Ginn, escorted by sophomore A.J. Edwards, served in the United States Navy from June 1969 to February 1973. Mr. Ginn served 12 months in Vietnam with Navy CVs as storekeeper. Mr. Ginn was honorably discharged as Petty Officer 3rd Class. Thank you, Mr. Ginn, for your service. Dave List, escorted by sophomore grandson Jeff List, served in the Army National Guard. Mr. List is a lifelong resident of Shelby County and a graduate of Houston High School, class of 1970. Thank you, Mr. List, for your service. Richard Boyer, escorted by his grandson, sophomore Tanner voiceover, served in the United States from 1968 to 1972. He served in the Vietnam War as a helicopter mechanic and was honorably discharged, reaching the rank of sergeant. Thank you, Mr. Boyer, for your service. Marvin Krim, escorted by his grandson, freshman Luke Krim, was enlisted in the Marine Corps for 4 years during the Vietnam War. He was a jet helicopter mechanic and crew member, achieving the rank of sergeant. After earning security clearance, he served in the Presidential Helicopter Squadron in Quantico, Virginia. Thank you, Mr. Krim, for your service. Vaughn Moeller, escorted by his grandson, freshman Joseph Moeller, is an Army veteran serving in the Vietnam War. Vaughn is proud to be a veteran and participated in the Veterans Tour to Washington, D.C. Joseph's favorite grandpa quotes are ones he can't repeat. Thank you for your service, Grandpa. Please give another round of applause thanking all our veterans. Chris North, Director of Veteran Services, will be throwing out the first pitch to junior Rusty Vonnegut.
That's the big curveball.